My name is Andrew Tallents. I'm the managing partner of the Tallents Partnership. A lot of companies engage the services of lawyers and accountants to help them advise them on their businesses from time to time. The Tallents Partnership works with business owners and leaders to get the most out of the people in their business and advise them on critical investments in people over time. We tend to work with three types of leaders. The first leader is someone that's newly appointed into a role. They need support to settle in and work out how to get the best out of their people. The second type of leader that we work with is somebody that's been in for 4 or 5 years. The environment has changed around them. The millennials that have joined their organisation are demanding different types of leadership, and we support them through that transition. And then the third kind of leader is somebody that's either taking a business or their own business through to an exit, and we support them in how they manage that transition. The company is based in Liverpool, and we serve the Wirral and Merseyside from there, and we also have an office in London where we serve our international clients. I was born on a council estate in the northwest of England, and I've spent all my life living in the region. I joined the recruitment industry in 1995 after a short period in the utility industry, and over the last 20 years I've worked for privately owned companies working at board level providing human capital solutions. I set up the Tallents Partnership 2 years ago to help business owners and leaders, particularly in the northwest of England. Over the last 2 years we've managed to work with a number of businesses, but in 2 years' time I'd like to feel that we've made a really positive difference to the whole of the northwest of England through engaging with the Northern Powerhouse to attract investment into the northwest because of the quality of leadership that exists in the region. Leadership is critical for company success, whether they're small or big. We work with a number of leaders over the last 2 years where they've really looked into the possibilities of what could be different if they invest in their people. We tend to find that if they invest in themselves as leaders and they are open and transparent about the mission and the cause of the company, that they can really get much more out of their people. Also, listening to their staff and understanding what motivates them is important, particularly with millennials and what they want to get out of life. I'd give a leader 3 tips. The first is to really analyse their top team and really understand how dysfunctional the team is today. So why is it not performing? And the second tip I would say is, once you understand the dysfunctionality, really ask yourself as a leader, what am I doing to contribute to that dysfunctionality each day? And then the third tip is to actually do something about that. What can I do differently as a leader to improve the functionality of the leadership team, improve the performance, and that involves me changing my behaviour. Governments can help business growth by removing red tape for small and medium enterprises, by ensuring that the levy is maintained at a high level for apprenticeships, and to ensure that it's very, very easy to invest in people in their organisations. I think free trade is also very important to attract inward investment into the region. We're already living in times of uncertainty, and Brexit has just added an extra layer to that. The Tallents Partnership is working with businesses to improve agility of leadership, to be able to operate in times of uncertainty and difficult market conditions. We feel that Brexit does bring difficult times for those companies, but we feel as though we can add real value over the next 2 or 3 years. I think in 2019, businesses have to become more accepting of the younger people in their companies. Millennials in particular want to have a different lifestyle. They want to work from home a bit more, have flexibility in the kind of technology they use, and they want to work for businesses where there's a real purpose and a real social impact in terms of what they do. So companies can really address this by listening to their young people, understanding what motivates them, design different benefit schemes for them, and hopefully motivate them in different ways. The Tallents Partnership is proud to partner with the Dream Big Foundation. This was a charity which was recently established to look at the leaders of tomorrow. We feel that not enough goes into investing in young people who are operating in state schools, in very deprived areas of the Wirral of Merseyside. And we want this charity to support those students who maybe not the brightest in school, but certainly have a high degree of emotional intelligence and potential entrepreneurial ability to be able to support them in giving different career aspirations and help them to get into the world of work and hopefully stay with them for 2 or 3 years on their career journey. So we work with the Young Chamber at Wirral Chamber of Commerce in 2 ways. We help schools and headmasters as enterprise advisors. We help them to connect to careers and companies in the Wirral. The second thing we do is provide mentors to students, young people aged 15, 16 in schools, to give them a different perspective on what kind of careers they can have in the future. We joined Wirral Chamber as a strategic partner in September 2018. We did that because we really wanted to contribute to the region and work with local businesses to improve leadership capability. We feel that the other members of Wirral Chamber are all companies that could benefit from our services, but also we could benefit from what they do. We really like what's going on in the Wirral in terms of investment in assets, infrastructure and in company growth, and we feel we can make a positive contribution to that over the next 5 years. I try to relax at least 1 day a week in terms of getting away from the office and play golf if I can, or go for a walk with my family. We're also getting a new dog in the next couple of months, which will change the family dynamic and hopefully enable me to keep fit. The best advice I could give to myself if I was 18 and starting out again is to really work out what it is that you want to do in terms of things you love to do. Try and come up with a dream that's really important to you and believe in yourself. But more importantly, don't try and do it on your own. Ask for support from friends, family, charitable organisations to try and realise that dream over a 10-year period. What I would say to leaders and business owners in the Wirral is that if you can create space and time for yourself regularly during the week and speak to people who don't know you very well but can give an objective peer-to-peer view on what you're doing about your leadership and how you lead your people, I think it will really benefit your business and improve the performance over a sustainable period of time. We recognise that business leaders and owners need people to talk to, and if you want to contact the Tallents Partnership to find out more about how we can support you, the best thing to do is go to our website, which is www.tallents-partnership.com. We look forward to hearing from you.